Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 best piano pop songs.
If I could fall into the sky.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best popular tunes that most effectively use a piano. We're keeping our definition of pop loose here, though, considering tracks that blend or oscillate between genres as well. Did we forget a pop song worthy of this list? Let us know in the comments. Number 20, Say Something, A Great Big World and Christina Aguilera. Not every song needs a complicated arrangement to wow audiences. In Say Something, the piano builds slowly in a simple and effective introduction.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
The dramatic opening gives way to some high-quality work from every singer. Once Christina Aguilera chimes in, it's clear that this is an unforgettable collaboration for the ages.
And I'm feeling so small.
The production excels at squeezing every ounce of emotion from the music. Pauses accentuate the importance of every note, and the distinct piano style demands we pay attention. It's no wonder this single ended up reaching a wide audience with its universal themes and terrific musicianship.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Number 19, What a Fool Believes, The Doobie Brothers. During Michael McDonald's time in the Doobie Brothers, the rock band shifted their sound to a more pop-oriented output. This is reflected in the late 1970s classic What a Fool Believes. Powered by McDonald's piano, the memorable track comes alive alongside some well-placed synthesizers. The singer's velvet voice for its part makes the listening experience even better, giving audiences some extra awesomeness.
As she rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know.
A favorite from multiple generations, What a Fool Believes never disappoints with its catchy riffs. It also won multiple Grammys, reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100, and thus centered its place in music history. Number 18, 1,000 Years, Christina Perri. You don't have to be a Twilight franchise fanatic to love this song.
Heart beats fast.
Originally from the soundtrack of the fourth film in the series, 1,000 Years is a meaningful track even without its association to vampire love. The haunting piano immediately sets the tone for Christina Perri's emotional performance.
And all along I believed I would find you.
Coupled with an impressive melody, the music invites listeners into a timeless story about an enduring romance. The lyrical storytelling only works as well as the instrumental underscoring it. Thankfully, in this case, both are operating at such a high level that even pop naysayers have to stop and take notice.
I love you for 1,000.
Number 17, Every Time, Britney Spears. Every Time reminds fans that this star can do ballads just as well as she can do energetic pop.
Notice me. Take my hand.
Using a key piano part, Britney Spears tugs at the heartstrings with a deeply personal tune. The tale of someone apologizing to an ex-boyfriend wouldn't feel right without the haunting piano at its center.
And every time I try to fly, I fall without my wings.
Spears co-wrote Every Time, and all these years later, it's still one of the most enthralling works of her career. Indeed, we're instantly transported back to the 2000s with the first few notes, and there's nowhere else we'd rather be. With raw honesty and intensity, Spears takes our breath away at every turn.
I guess I need you, baby.
Number 16, Night Swimming, REM. Night Swimming is unlike most REM tracks, taking away multiple prominently featured instruments in favor of spotlighting the piano.
Night swimming deserves a quiet night.
Mike Mills performs underneath the haunting voice of Michael Stipe to great effect, as the main instrumentation captures the nostalgia at the heart of the song. As Stipe details a heartfelt glimpse into the past, his bandmate makes the most of a simple riff with an engaging hook.
I thought I knew you I cannot judge.
The stripped-down production doesn't need much to pack an emotional punch. Before the vocals even kick in, we've already been taken on a journey via Mills's expressive playing. The additional orchestration, meanwhile, highlights the beauty of this simple composition.
Night swimming deserves a quiet night.
Number 15, You've Got a Friend, Carole King. With Tapestry, Carole King reminded everyone that she's an amazing performer as well as a great songwriter.
When you're down and troubled.
The album notably contains enduring classics such as You've Got a Friend. Featuring a delicate piano arrangement, it beats out other competition like the iconic intro on I Feel the Earth Move. King gives us a ballad that offers support to anyone feeling down or alone.
And call my name out loud.
Inspiring the likes of James Taylor to cover the song, she fosters the tune's emotion, which is bolstered by a strong musical foundation. It all starts off with a beautiful arrangement that thrives off of King's singing and piano playing.
Ain't it good to know you've got a friend?
Number 14, Dancing Queen, ABBA. This track is so well mixed that it's hard to single out one particular instrument.
Friday night and the lights are low.
If we have to pick one part that gives the single a massive boost though, it would be the piano. After all, it provides the song with one heck of a bouncy rhythm. Masters of their craft, ABBA make infusing the instrument into the disco pop number feel like the most natural thing ever.
Feel the beat from the tambourine.
The producers layer the piano in with string arrangements and the singer's impressive vocals, allowing it to shine through at well-picked moments. All in all, the instrument plays a key part in making Dancing Queen extra joyful. And isn't that all that matters?
Digging the dancing queen.
Number 13, All of Me, John Legend. Supplying a soulful serenade, John Legend's All of Me is a masterful work.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out.
It's one of his most successful songs for a reason, as it showcased his brilliant and wide-ranging skills. Ultimately, the singer only truly needs a piano and his voice to get his point across in this musical love letter. With each passing note, Legend paints an enthralling picture of his partner in all her wonderful complexity.
'Cause all of me loves all of you.
There's deep, true emotion running through the song, and it comes out in the music. Along with romantic lyrics, the minimal production allows Legend's delivery and message to come through uninterrupted.
And you give me all of you.
Number 12, The Way It Is, Bruce Hornsby and The Range. With this successful 1980s single, Bruce Hornsby and The Range deliver a frank musical discussion of the civil rights movement.
Man in a silk suit hurries by as he catches the poor old lady's eyes.
The serious subject matter inspires some of the most resonant lyrics of the decade, which are accompanied by famous piano lines. The music and words combine for a powerful piece of work that later inspired legends like Tupac Shakur. Making the piano a real star, Hornsby shows off with two major, very imaginative solos. These moments manage to highlight the instrument better than almost any other tune of that era. Thus, The Way It Is blends the old and the new, and the results are iconic.
That's just the way it is.
Number 11, 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton. Vanessa Carlton shot to stardom in the early 2000s. Considering the riff that powers her debut hit, it's easy to see why.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
To this day, 1,000 Miles stands alongside the most memorable piano songs of the century thus far. Her effortless playing keeps the energy high in a tale about yearning and unrequited love. Captivating audiences far and wide, the entire track is a success because of Carlton's hold on her instrument.
Now, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles.
The punctuation from the strings only make the piece more compelling as it goes along. Whether you love it from White Chicks or from its initial run as a single, there's no denying 1,000 Miles is an undeniably captivating crowd pleaser.
tonight.
Number 10, Angel, Sarah McLachlan.
In the arms of the angel.
The go-to song for any television show craving for a tearjerker. Appearing on McLachlan's fourth album, the Billboard Hot 100 Top 5 hit is a sorrowful ballad inspired by the death of Smashing Pumpkins keyboard player Jonathan Melvoin. Bolstered by her own passionate performance and the minimalistic piano accompaniment, Angel toes the line between tragic and uplifting, as the lyrics sympathize with a desire to escape from reality, but stress to not take responsibility for other people's issues and focus on loving yourself.
Some comfort here.
Number 9, Fallen, Alicia Keys. The lead single from Alicia Keys' debut album, Songs in A Minor, Fallen is a mesmerizing tour de force that propelled the then newcomer right to the top of the industry.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you.
Only 20 at the time, Keys presented a mature take on relationships, which acknowledged that every couple experiences ups and downs. Influenced by gospel and soul music, Fallen gradually builds into an epic and emotional crescendo that showcases Keys' fantastic vocal range and charisma. Peaking at number 1 on the Hot 100 charts, the Grammy Awards named Fallen as the Song of the Year. Number 8, Clocks, Coldplay. A moment of inspiration can be enough to conceive a masterpiece. Composed just a couple of months prior to the release of the band's second album, Clocks came to fruition during one random night when the iconic piano riff popped into Chris Martin's mind. Originally left for the third album, Clocks was considered too good to sit on, and ended up winning a Grammy Record of the Year award for Coldplay.
Confusion never stops, closing walls and ticking clocks.
Rooted in psychedelic rock, the atmospheric piano melody reflects the contrasting lyrics, pitting urgency against helplessness. Coldplay could not have released a better single as a follow-up to The Scientist. Number 7, Isn't She Lovely, Stevie Wonder. Stepping away from all the gloom and doom, here we have a classic song that embraces life.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
A child prodigy, and among the more successful musicians of the late 20th century, Stevie Wonder wrote Isn't She Lovely as a tribute to the birth of the singer's daughter, and the sense of happiness can be felt in every delightful chord. Technically, Isn't She Lovely was never released as a commercial single, but it still managed to creep onto the Billboard Adult Contemporary charts. A mix of jazz and pop elements, Wonder's song is guaranteed to put a smile on anyone's face. Number 6, Someone Like You, Adele.
Found a girl and you're married now.
Rolling in the Deep declared that the British singer was here to stay. Someone Like You established Adele as a bona fide superstar. Peaking at the top of the UK and US pop charts, Someone Like You stripped down the instrumental to a hypnotic melody and allowed the singer to cut loose.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
As the last track on an album dealing exclusively with a bitter end to a relationship, the song presents a more self-reflective and personal account that focuses on the future rather than the past. Cathartic and beautiful, Adele's ballad is simply unforgettable.
Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Number 5, Your Song, Elton John.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside.
From Rocket Man to Sorry Seems to be the Hardest Word, Elton John knows a thing or two about piano ballads. Created in conjunction with longtime collaborator Bernie Taupin for the singer's sophomore record, Your Song was originally released as a B-side, but ended up being the musician's first significant hit.
And you can tell everybody this is your song.
Taupin's innocent lyrics romanticize a relationship from the perspective of a self-deprecating man who stumbles into a declaration of love. Complemented by a simple string progression, the piano instrumental and Elton John's delicate vocal performance echo the lyrical content perfectly.
Hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words.
Number 4. Imagine, John Lennon.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Certain songs transcend the medium to the point that almost everyone recognizes them. Imagine is one of those tracks. Hailing from the minds of John Lennon and Yoko Ono, this pure piano ballad might just be the most commercially viable political anthem of all time.
Imagine all the people.
Promoting the notion of a world free from religion, politics, or countries, Imagine is like sweet honey, but remains an effective anti-capitalistic tune, which was ironically the best-selling single of Lennon's solo career. While the lyrics don't dig too deep, Lennon's earnest performance and the smooth instrumental add weight to the overall production.
And the world will live as one.
Number 3. Piano Man, Billy Joel. Semi-autobiographical in nature, there's a reason that Billy Joel is known as the Piano Man.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. A regular crowd shuffles in.
Inspired by a brief stint the musician spent as a lounge singer in a Los Angeles bar, the characters who appear in the lyrics are based on real-life people that visited this establishment.
I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place.
At the time, Piano Man was only a moderate hit, but the success of Joel's 1977 album, The Stranger, pushed the song back into the limelight, and it is now considered a classic. Poetic and haunting, Piano Man serves its namesake well.
Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright.
Number 2. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. Damn, but Freddie Mercury could outsing the best of the best.
Just killed a man.
Split into an opera, stadium rock, and piano ballad sections, Bohemian Rhapsody is a progressive rock masterpiece that confounded critics upon release, but grew in popularity and stature. Due to the way the song combines multiple musical styles, Queen's epic cannot be confined into any specific genre, but the piano section makes up the longest part of the track and contains some of Mercury's best verses. While nowhere near as grandiose as the later segments, Bohemian Rhapsody's emotional core is established during the ballad section.
If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. My Immortal, Evanescence. This haunting track features an engaging piano part to accompany Amy Lee's vocals. When I Was Your Man, Bruno Mars. The talented musician proves he's as skilled in a piano ballad as he is in a big pop number.
Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man.
Somewhere Only We Know, Keen. The English band excels in a piano number with heartfelt lyrics and resonant music.
So out of we go, somewhere only we know.
Someone You Loved, Louis Capaldi. This effective and emotional ballad proves piano and pop belong together.
Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all.
Don't Stop Believin', Journey. This 80s anthem wouldn't work without Jonathan Cain's triumphant piano.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Let It Be, The Beatles. The song that marked the end of an era.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me.
The title track from the Beatles' final studio album, Paul McCartney announced his departure after Let It Be was released as a single. Described as more of a McCartney track than a Beatles song by John Lennon, Let It Be soars due to its iconic piano theme that is supported by an orchestral backing and a brilliantly on-point but edgy guitar solo by George Harrison.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be.
Lyrically, McCartney stated that it had nothing to do with religion, but instead referenced a dream the musician had about his late mother. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.